everyone. I'd like to start off this video by saying that I'm sorry for not posting in the last month or so. Um, I had a lot of things that contributed to that, but still, I need to not let things get in the way of that. And so I just wanted to discuss a little bit before I sing a little cover of yesterday. I'm not going to sing the whole thing. I'm just going to do a little bit of it. But kind of how it started off was I ended up getting kind of sick because of my diabetes, um, which kind of persisted. I'll get more into that later. But then, kind of the worst thing that happened this whole time that I haven't posted anything was my brother-in-law died, and he had colon cancer. And it metastasized, I believe is what it's called, to the pancreas and other areas. I know at least the pancreas. And he died such a terrible death. Yeah, so I, yeah, not something I'd wish on my worst enemy, let alone part of my family, my brother-in-law. Um, then, after that, my mother got sick and actually got sepsis and had to go into the hospital. And then, after that, I had to go into the hospital. At the same time, my mother was in there. Same hospital, different floors. Um, and it's kind of a unique story, so please bear with me if you don't mind um, going on the little storytelling trip. But I was actually visiting my mother the next day after she went into the hospital. Like, she went in that night, and then I visited her about, I want to say it was about 3 in the afternoon, um, my time, this Eastern time, in the U.S. And I was visiting with her, and I have a continuous glucose meter for my diabetes, because, well, a couple of reasons, but mostly because my diabetes is so brittle. Um, and her nurse, was in there, my mom's nurse, in my mom's room, and all of a sudden my dropping fast alarm went off. And so I thought, oh, I had some glucose tablets with me. Pop a couple of them, I should be fine. Well, I wasn't. It kept dropping, and I couldn't get it up. And she was giving me graham crackers and peanut butter, which should skyrocket it, really. But it just kept falling and falling and wouldn't respond. Eventually, I passed out, and they called in the people from the hospital there, and they took me down to the ER, where I came to. In the back of the ER, apparently my blood sugar dropped to 41, which, if anybody knows diabetes, that's low. Not well, that's low. Uh, Anything under 55 is like, oh goodness, you better take care of that right now. Actually, 70. Anything lower than 70 really is what you want to. You don't want to get any lower than 70. But now there is another metric they use. I forgot what that is, but I think you divide it by 18 or something like that, um, which most of the world uses. But the United States, we're the oddballs. But I don't mind being an oddball. I love the United States. But anyways, um, long story short, I came to when they were all around me working on me in the hospital, and um, the the doctor came in after they had all left, and then he came back in, not too much later. And ironically enough, my friend that just took me to see my mother in the hospital because I can't see, so I can't drive a car. Um, Anyways, he came in and said, your blood sugar's back up, but the bad news is, well, he said good news is your blood sugar's back up, but the bad news is you're going to have to stay because you have an acute kidney um, injury. And I already have some kidney disease, like slight um, diminished kidney function because of my diabetes. Um, anyways, I said, did I overtake insulin? And that caused that? And he said, no, I already had the injury. And because my kidneys weren't flushing out the insulin, that, it actually, it actually, the insulin stayed in my system longer and caused me to crash. And so it wasn't me. I didn't accidentally overdose because sometimes I'll guess at how much insulin I should take because I can't see the number. Um, so it's reassuring knowing that I didn't do this to myself, thank goodness. But it wasn't reassuring that I had kidney issues going on, and I still have kidney issues going on, but it's a little better. Excuse me. But anyways, for all that, I'm sorry that I didn't post any during this time, but it was very stressful and such. But it's no excuse, and I just want to make it up and start recording a little more than I used to, a little often. I used to do it maybe weekly. I'll try my best to do it more than weekly, although there's some Jewish holidays that I need to attend to. But after that, um, probably November, um, because of it's kind of like uh, um, a field of explosives there when it comes to Jewish holidays around this time of year. But as soon as those holidays are over, I can uh, focus more on it and you know um, and put out maybe a couple videos a week. Don't hold me to it, but I'm going to try my best in case something else happens. I don't know. I'm not a very healthy person um, from a physical standpoint because of issues I have had through the years. But anyways, here I go. And here is, oh, also, anybody in the diabetic community, let me know in the comments section below. I have complex regional pain syndrome, which is not diabetic related, but as a result, I can't injure myself even slightly or it gets spread. And everywhere I take my insulin shots, I'm not able to I'm not able to actually um, tolerate it for very long before I have to stop for a few days, and that makes me sick. My blood sugar going up and down, up and down. Um, it it's like a yo-yo. Um, yeah, it's just yeah. Anyways, let me know if you know of any situations that might help with that. Because my endocrinologist seemed like he was at a loss for words of what to do, but um, I don't know what to do. I can't do anything about it. But anyways, I'm gonna attempt to sing this song. I sort of know it, so I might mess it up a little bit here and there. But sorry that you had to wait all the way and to the end of the video here to hear it. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Anyways, um, it's Yesterday by the Beatles. Um, so I'm not going to sing the whole thing. I'm just going to sing part of it. All right. Um, Here we go. Oof. Big shoes to fill, huh? The Beatles. Oof. Um, Why'd she have to go? I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Oh, I believe in yesterday.